Hello everybody, my name is Matt Dog and welcome back to a brand new video here talking about Snapshot 15w40b. So to get started, the main fix was that people weren't able to connect to servers sometimes, and so they fixed it and now you can connect to like a Snapshot server or whatever, and nothing else has really changed. Dinnerbone is still working on boats. But the main thing about this video is that the food region in 1.9, I have finally worked it out. It took me quite a few hours here. And so here is food region for 1.9. So let me just unconfuse you. So if we go over here to right here, the X is like the first, the Y is second, and Z is third. That's just what I'm variable it or whatever. So X is the saturation of the food itself, and Y is the initial hearts that it heals from your saturation, and Z is your, how should I put it, it swaps your hunger bar for a heart. So half a hunger goes away and you get half a heart, and that goes down to one. Okay, so I got the words finally. When you have 8.5 food bar things left, then it'll stop swapping your hearts, and so that's how that works. And so let's get started here. The apple, it all together, you can just look at this when you want to, know what each thing is. Otherwise, it'll be forever to go through it, and it took me forever to make this. Sorry about that, I butchered the last one. The apple heals 3 hearts. The mushroom stew heals 5.5 hearts. Bread heals 4.5 hearts, and this is total. This is 3 and then 1.5. Anyway, so then the raw pork chop heals 2.5. The cooked pork chop heals 8.5. Raw fish heals 1.5, and the reason this is a 1 is because when you have 1.5 food bars missing, it'll only restore one thing of it'll only restore an entire drumstick in a way. So what'll happen is you only get one extra heart from it altogether. Raw salmon, it's the same thing as the fish, and the clownfish is 1 heart. Pufferfish is basically 0 to negative 9.5 hearts, because if you have half a heart, then it's basically gonna get rid of 0. And yeah, because pufferfish, I believe it doesn't kill you. I tested all of these multiple times. And anyway, so a cooked fish heals 4.5 hearts. Cooked salmon heals 6.5 hearts, being 2 hearts more than a normal fish. So you get a little prize when you have a salmon catch or whatever. I don't think Guardians drop salmon, so whatever. And then a cake slice heals 1.5 hearts. And well, this the saturation only lets it heal 0.5, and the 1 is because it fills your bar by 1, so then it'll subtract that out, whatever. And cookie, same as the cake, heals 1.5. Melon, 2 hearts. The raw beef, or whatever you call it, is 2.5 hearts. Steak is 8 hearts, and chicken is 2 hearts. Raw chicken is 1.5 hearts. Cooked chicken, 5 hearts. Rotten flesh, 1.5 hearts with no poison. And then it'll heal it'll heal the same amount of hearts, except for your hunger goes down more. So it's the same there. And then the spider eye, well, just to save room there, I put the letter I. But anyway, so it heals 1 heart, and then the reason it only heals 1 heart is because the poison gets rid of 2 of the hearts. So then the carrot, it heals 3.5 hearts. A normal potato only heals 1 heart. Baked potato heals 4.5 hearts. A poisonous potato heals 2 hearts when you don't have poison. And a poisonous potato, when you do get poison, heals 0 hearts. And so a pumpkin pie heals 4 hearts. Raw rabbit heals 2.5 hearts. Cooked rabbit heals 4.5. Rabbit 7.5. Raw mutton 2. Cooked mutton 6.5. Beetroot 1.7. Beetroot soup 5.5. And of course fruit heals 2.5. But you do, or not 2.5. 3 hearts, but you do teleport randomly like an Enderman. And the golden carrot heals 9 hearts because of its insane saturation. Then the gapple, the normal, just normal golden apple heals 7.5 hearts, but without natural regeneration. So if you're playing like UHC or whatever, it'll only be 1 heart that it heals because the other is from the saturation. The notch gapple, or so I call it, heals 11.5 hearts plus because the 1.5 like extra when your saturation when your saturation runs out, then it takes your other stuff. But 10 hearts because like if you have like whatever, like the reason I did 10 hearts is because you can only have 10 hearts at once, but when you're getting damaged it'll heal a lot more or whatever. So haven't really tested out that much like how much like it'll actually heal altogether. The notch apple without natural regeneration heals only 8 hearts, but still that's pretty good. And okay, I put myself in survival here, and so what I'm gonna do is like when I press this button, it'll do a half a heart of damage, but since I have saturation since like previous, it's gonna keep healing it. But for now, let me get my hearts down to half. Hey, guess what? Difficulty! We have to put it in hard because I had it in peaceful, and that was very annoying with the slimes while I was trying to get all the like the stuff for the video setup after I got the book done. So yeah, let's just put it back into hard mode. Okay, so this is how it works. If we look here, my math, like if I added those corrects and all the tests I did with an apple, it heals 3 hearts. So as you can see, I have half a heart, and it heals 1.5 initially from your saturation, and then the other comes from your food bar. So let's eat up. And as you can see, it kind of regens it pretty quick, and then it'll start taking over from the food bar, and it takes a little bit longer when it comes from the food bar. Okay, so apparently I was wrong on the apple. I must have had like a half a heart off when I tested it. I know I tested it a lot, so I don't know how I got it off or whatever, but apparently it heals 3.5. Must have been like looking at whole hearts. I don't know what I was looking at, but apparently it heals 3.5. So let's just drop myself a little more. Pretty sure about this. The steak in the cooked pork chop, they, for some reason, even though they have the same saturation, the cooked pork chop heals half a heart more. And so as you can see, the steak, it'll like skyrocket really fast because of all the saturation, and then it starts slowing down like towards the end of the saturation, like the last thing at the saturation, it'll like slow down a bunch, and now it'll start taking away your hunger. And so we had a half a heart, and we should get up to 8.5. Took me a while. Here is steak. Yes, 8 hearts. We had half a heart. Now we're at 8.5. So yeah, let's drop myself some more. I'm not the best at the command, so I'm sure there's a way to just give yourself half a heart or something. But yeah, so if we look at the pork chop when I eat it, it should give me up to 9 hearts now since it heals. Oh my god. So now that we got the rain clearing, it should heal up a little bit more now. So now it's taking away from my hunger. No, what? Okay, so these things might be off just slightly when it comes to half hearts or something here. I am very sorry about that, and I'm not just going to rewrite this book. I'm pretty sure most of these are the same, unless my game decided to change how it worked. Because I know I tested these a lot. I must have just been like doing my math wrong, so they might be off like half a heart or whatever or something. So yeah. And now the golden carrot with the highest saturation of basically every single thing ever. Your hunger goes up your health goes up a ton. So like as you can see, the regen, it changes a lot now, because usually it would just be very slow like it is now, how it's just kind of slowly going up. And I don't know how it is in hardcore. I'll have to test that. So yeah, that gave us 9 hearts total, and I'm pretty sure I put that incorrect over here. Yeah, 9 hearts. Hopefully they're not all wrong. And yeah, leave in the comments if you see anything that was messed up about the hearts or anything, if you ever tested this. This is all in hard mode, so it should be correct. Like well, what you're doing if you are playing in hard mode. It should be correct if you're playing in the snapshot. And these are snapshots. Remember that. So they might be changing in the future and stuff. This might not be permanent. So, yes. Oops. Time says 0. So they might not be permanent. So don't think they're going to be permanent. And I don't know how they work exactly when you have a non-full hunger. I think it'll still take away your saturation, like the same way. And then it won't count down like your hunger. So, like, I think even if you have like the emptiest hunger ever and then you eat a little bit, it'll still regen your hearts even though you don't have full because of the saturation, I believe. And yeah, I don't think there's anything I haven't touched on in the snapshot. Like, I know some of the stuff, like, I know mob AI has changed. So if I get a, if I get a cactus and some cows and pigs and stuff, so like if I put a, oops, can't do that. So, and if I put some cactus here, build it up a little bit more or whatever and stuff, they should try and avoid it their best of their ability, even though it's a bit messed up. Like, oops, I spawned him in by accident. Now he's not, why is he not moving away? But, like, they won't, like, walk into it. Like, they'll try their best to avoid it. Other stuff might push him in. And let's grab some wheat and see if they walk into it. Seeming to walk into it. They're pretty much avoiding it. I know the only reason that some of them have like, gone into each other is because like if we have a bunch of them, they'll like push each other around. Like now they should like accidentally push each other in accidentally. And let's spawn in a few more. Yeah, that one got stuck when I spawned him. And so let's have some wheat. Get some wheat going here. I should like accidentally run into it. Like yeah, he must have been pushed. But yeah, they'll try and avoid it. It's like this. Well, okay, yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. I know in Azuma's video, I was watching that earlier, which inspired me to make the video about the saturation healing the hearts and stuff. But I know in his, like, they were pushing each other because they were, like, in a fenced area like this. And so they kind of got stuck on the fences and everything. But here they're roaming free, so they got more room to walk around. So that's probably why they're not hitting it as often. And in the desert, there's a lot of room, a lot of barren space of sand and stuff. So there should be like a lot of avoiding of cactus, if you want to say that. And so yeah, like they're not just gonna walk into it. And no, I was over here. I'm gonna see if a villager in a desert like will walk into it. So like if we have this villager here and we put some cactus around, there's an escape route here. So will he do it? Slimes. Okay, so slimes aren't the best at knowing to not walk into the cactus. So if you got a nice little Jerry the slime, he's probably gonna die. So villagers, they're seeming to do a pretty good job. I haven't seen them get hurt yet. Pretty sure. So they're doing a pretty good job of avoiding the cactuses. I just heard one of them. Oh, okay. So one of them must have gotten pushed, but they're doing a good job of avoiding the cactuses as well. It looks like, and so you shouldn't have to worry about your villagers dying as often in your desert villages as well. But yeah, I don't know how long this has been going on, guys. And so yeah, here's the last look at this. I know the apple's off, and I wish I could go in here, but I'm clicking and. Mojang. Hopefully there's another snapshot for 1.9 that fixes this to where like we can like edit in the middle of the book instead of having to delete all of this. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this and not only enjoyed it but learned something from it. And yeah, if you found this very helpful, please leave a like. So show some support, share it with your friends, tell them all about it. And I know a couple of these are off, and yeah, sorry about that, but it's pretty hard to edit a book, so yeah. I just noticed like every single slime over here is like intentionally going into the cactus. I don't know what it is with slimes. Oh, the villager, he walked in. Okay, so your villagers might not be perfectly safe if there's a lot of cactus. And it seems that mobs, when they get stuck into the cactus, they don't make an attempt to move away from it. They just kind of stand in the cactus. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe, hold on. this guy gets stuck in the cactus. Here, get stuck in the cactus. Okay. Here, let me get him stuck in the cactus. Oh, no, he ran away. So, we're gonna get this guy. Wait. Okay, it's nighttime. We're spawning him in. We're gonna push him in here, and then we're gonna play zombie. Okay, the zombie chases him, but if not... Okay, so they're not really making an attempt to run away, so... Oh, yeah, I forgot about these guys in one of the other snapshots that they changed these special villagers. So if you missed one of those snapshots, this happens as well. So, yeah, they turn into special zombie villagers. Like, if he was a librarian, like that one guy, he turns into a librarian-looking guy because he's got a white coat and everything. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Bye!